And you know the reason why that I say I can love you better. Oh, I know that I wish that I could be your man, 'cause no one's gonna love you like I can. No, oh, better than I can. I if I told you once, I told you twice, you be from old ice. Since the days of Juicy, Picasso. Who you loving? Who you gonna be hugging? Woo, woo, woo. What? To Jane Fonda. PA, be my witness. I died for you. Right hand high for you. Billions, trillions, millions. In the Sheraton. You been a Heriton? Who can love you like I do, huh? What? Huh? What? Yeah. Mary Blige, Little Kim, P.A. the legendary. Yeah, as me. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's your Master Life Champion and Health Hero, P.A. the legendary, from Full Force and House Party. I just had to start my day with that. I was on that Mary J. Blige, Little Kim thing. As a matter of fact, this is my baby, Little Kim. We did the joint for her. Yeah, that was I think 4 times platinum with this joint, I think. Yeah, my little Kim, shout out to my baby. We did a joint called Can't Mess with Queen B. Actually, can't F with Queen B. But I had to keep it clean, for my people. So I was just in my mood. Shout out to my Mary. Those are the only 2 that I haven't gotten it together with the legends. I got everybody else. I did Earth, Wind, and Fire. I did James Brown. I did Patti LaBelle. I worked with my Ada Levert. Only 2 left. Gladys and Mary. Gladys, I told you we gonna get it in. My girl Gladys Knight. And Mary, I know one time you was at a show, Radio City, and I think my wife was sitting behind you, and you said, hey, Full Force, I haven't worked with them. Well, I feel the same way, Mary. So we're gonna do it. It's not done. Legends love legends. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? I just wanted to chime in today. I'm always gonna start with something energetic. But I've had not hundreds, not thousands, not 100,000s, but literally in my 40-year career, millions of folks that would ask me, yo, PA, how'd you start off in training, working out, bodybuilding? And I've been blessed to have inspired millions of health and fitness athletes, training enthusiasts, professional athletes, professional actors over my career. And that's blessed, because at the end of the day, it's about what we can share and leave on to the next and the next and the next. I've been inspired by many myself. But I'm going to go into a little bit of what started me on the road to training and fitness and bodybuilding. And I'm going to give this to y'all before I hit this chest and triceps, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we got to keep it fearless. Got to keep it fearless. No fear. Period. End of that, So excuse my big hand, I got to get one of those holder things anyway. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to hit this chest and tricep. What am I going to do? I always like to start with dips. But anyway, yeah, so let me see what happened. I remember, now when I was in high school, I went to James Madison High School. Shout out to a lot of my Madison alumni out there. Y'all know who you are. And when I was in high school, I was a skinny, short kid. A skinny little kid. My nickname in high school was Inch High Private Eye. Yep. Shout out to East Flatbush. Y'all know what it is. My crew out there. PS 135, the park. Y'all already know. Oh yeah, man, I'm going back with, shoot, who's my crew out there, man? Back in them days, they knew me as Inch High Private Eye, man. All my people, man, who's that, Big Harold, love to my man Big Harold, love to my man Bud, love to my man Lawrence, Dickie, love to my man Kenny Smith, Cherry, Larry. Oh man, everybody was coming through. Of course, my man, the Dark Gable Nub. Oh my God, so many brothers from the park. Guy, Lawrence. I said Lawrence. Man, there's so many names I can't remember everybody. See, I'll forgive me for those who I forgot, man. But that was East Flatbush, and they knew me as Inch High Private. I see anybody today, they're gonna say, "Yo, Inch, what's up?" So in high school, that was my name. Also, I was kind of short. I was small. Didn't even know nothing about working out. And there's this one young lady that impacted my life. And I'm going to say her name right now. She probably don't know she did. But her name was Gail Daniels. Yeah, Gail, I'm talking about you. Gail Daniels. She left an impression. Let me see if I can hold this up without covering the camera. Can I do this? Because I ain't good at this, I got to get one of those holders, man. But anyway, Gail Daniels, she changed my life. And I'm going to tell you why. She don't even know. She's like, what? Yeah, I'm going to tell you. Shout out to your big sis, Joyce, too. Gail Daniels, James Mattis, she changed my life because I remember one time we was on the stairs talking. Now, she had an ex-boyfriend. Her ex-boyfriend was Big Harold's little brother, Barry. Shout out to my man, Barry. I think Barry was 1 or 2 years younger than me. And Barry, like Big Harold, they was always naturally fit in shape. Barry was younger than me, but he was in shape, worked out, Oh, he didn't work out. He was just natural like that. But he was built. So they broke up, and then next thing you know, me and Gail started talking to each other. And remember, still Inch High Private Eye. And one time we was on the staircase, third going to the fourth floor, and we met up. And then we was hugging on the stairs. And, I had a reputation, cool, suave, the people who I hung out with was nothing to mess with, so it was all good. And we're on the stairs, and out of nowhere, Gail, you said to me, "Yo, Inch, where's your chest?" Yeah, you probably ain't gonna remember that. I remember that. I'll never forget it. Because then I looked down at my shirt, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, man. And that stuck with me, because sometimes some things can stick with me. That stuck with me. I went home, I was like, and then I remember that week, I just started reading every bodybuilding magazine I could find. Iron Man, lived on Muscle and Fitness. And I started exercising. I think I remember when I first got into a bench press, I barely got like 135, 140, barely. And man, I was obsessed. Thanks to you, Miss Gail Daniels. I was obsessed. What? Man, I started lifting everything, working out, doing this, anything I could find out. I took my dog's chain, popped the metal, hooked it on her, and I hooked it on itself, and I'll put like 25 plates between my legs, and I'd be between my washer and my dryer. Dipping. Lived on dips. There was this old place called Dan Lurie's out in Queens. They got all my little bit of money. Next thing you know, the whole neighborhood was working in my basement. All the East Flatbush, all the Bed-Stuy coming through, And I could not stop working out twice a day, 3 times a day. And back then, I remember I didn't know any better. I didn't say, okay, well, 10 reps, 15 reps. I thought everything was to failure. So I did every set, because my mindset was, why would I have a predetermined number in my head when if I stop, that means I still left some muscle cells on the floor. No, I want to use all that shit. I want to use everything. So I did everything to failure. Every set, everything to failure, man. And I never forget, that's what started me, man. And then from there, all I ever did was train and music. Of course, I went to school. I got my associates, Got my bachelor's both in accounting because I want to keep track of the money. I'll say that for another episode. But that's all I ever did was workout and music. Workout, music. I would not put it down. Yeah, man. And it was just a natural progression to incorporate that into the music. So fast forward, now full force, we doing shows in every club in Brooklyn. Club Ecstasy, we live there. Shout out to my man William Day, Kenny P. Floyd. What else? Town Hill 2. My man Love Harris. You know, everything. My man Elmo the Magic Christian. I'm dropping some names on y'all that, yeah, man. Al Heyman. Big time Al Heyman. We worked with everybody, did clubs everywhere, Bonds International, like I said, Club Ecstasy, Dance Interiors, where we rocked out with the rock groups, you know. Oh yeah, everything. And every show, I would put the fitness and the bodybuilding in that. Rip my shirt off, open it up. Mind you, this was years before we even had a thought of a Roxanne or basketball, or Lisa. Just shows everywhere. And we was rocking. We was rocking in Brooklyn. I mean, we was the number one band in Brooklyn. And back then, the other groups in Brooklyn, I remember there was a group called Kids at Work. They had this young little, incredible little 17-year-old keyboard player. Some guy named Teddy Riley. I don't know. You might have heard of him. That was back then. And then I think Jamila had another guy. I ran into my man on West 8th Street in the Village. I said, yo, what's going on, man? He said, yo, hey, man, hey, I'm just trying, man. I hooked up with Teddy. I changed my name. I said, you changed your name? Right? Now, remember, we're just Brooklyn bands. Oh, not even Brooklyn, just local bands, rather. He said, change your name? Yeah, man, I changed my name. I said, what's your name now? Yeah, Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat? What kind of name is that? Hey, look, good luck, man. You know, we're all just trying to do our thing. This was this must be 78. I don't know. Yeah, Keith Sweat and my girl Cheryl Pepsi Riley, she was in another group, and this was all to come up. I'm gonna say that for another episode, okay? But every show, throw it to work it out, throw the bodybuilding in it. That's it, you know. And man, next you know, UTFO Roxanne explodes, and then after that. Before that even slowed down, we dropped Lisa Culture with Full Force. That was the next one after that. And with that joint, check your history. If you go check out the video right now, you see her first hit. I wonder if I take you home, would you still be in love, baby? Look behind Lisa. You see this crazy looking dude with some ripped up shirt, some white headband, and he's doing the steps right with her, just throwing it in there. Every chance I got. Our first single, Alice, I Want You Just For Me. I'm doing curls. I'm doing working out, ripster. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So I was one of, I'm not going to say I was one of the first in R&B and hip hop to really just put it in your face all the time. There was brothers before me, during me, that was great shape, but not incorporating the bodybuilding and fitness and the training and the weights and the dumbbells. Oh yeah, I had a video. Check the video. I got the joint called Quickie where I'm bench pressing my girl at the time, Sharon Hinkson. Yeah, man. So that's really how it started. And from there, it took off all around the world. I would tour. I would do what's called the Alice Sandwich, which I was pick up a young lady in the middle and Lou. And I pick them up, bounce, you know. Basically, it was a deadlift, but it looked crazy because you see just legs just dangling like this, and I'm just lifting them up. And then, of course, no one was doing what we were doing. I was stripping at the end of the concert, pulling it down, and then going to my mandatory bodybuilding poses, you know. And all the time, I'd still be going to the NPC Nationals. One brother who I mentored, back in the old days, a Fifth Avenue gym in Brooklyn, hardcore, rough, rugged, and raw. Wasn't nothing but competitive bodybuilders and policemen that worked out there. And one love to my man Carlos Monroe, because that was my training partner. We used to walk in the gym, and Carlos would stand back, and he would say, "The gym is now officially open." Yeah, and then we'd warm up for about an hour and 20 minutes. Doing chin-ups and dips, and that was the warm-up. We'd warm up for a damn hour and 20 minutes before we started training hard. Carlos, man, my man, yeah, that was retired lieutenant Carlos Monroe. That brother really started me getting hardcore. One love to you, Carlos. I'm gonna change my my communication skills. You and I should be communicating all the time. I'm gonna get that back. I promise. But yeah, man. So one brother who I inspired back in his Fifth Avenue gym is a brother named Kai Green. He was always in great shape, but he'd be in the gym watching us. And one time, Kai flew me out to one of the most coveted Olympias. He should have won. You know, Phil Heath inched him out, but he was the crowd favorite, man. But to know you inspired people like that, and people like Buster and Michael Jordan and Magic and Sugar Ray Leonard. The first time I met Sugar Ray, he gave me a double bicep, and you know, countless athletes all over the world. I feel blessed. I feel blessed. So all of that, all the people that I've inspired all over the world, both men, women, everywhere, people that weren't even born come up to me and say, hey man, you should have your own gym or something, man, because my father told me, or when I saw you in House Party, or when I saw you in Crush Groove, and it all started with you, Miss Gail Daniels, okay? So I want to share with y'all, man. That's how PA started with the working out and the bodybuilding and the training, inspiring others, and that was a special moment. I'll never forget that. I had to think about that one too, man. So in the meantime, I want y'all to stay up, get it in, stay in shape, because COVID is no joke. The mind, body, and spirit connection, we can move mountains with that. I have. Trust and believe. So until the next time, y'all stay up. I love you. We'll talk. Peace.